Taurus, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we are going to do what I kind of call confirmation station, where kind of just pull a bunch of cards and get as many messages as I can from it, just to kind of get messages for as many people that watch this as possible. So we're going to start with some fortune cards just to see what wants to come out for the sign of Taurus. All right, for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Okay, so we have the Lord card here, and I want to say that this person feels very they're very happy with themselves, very satisfied with themselves. They think they're kind of fancy. I mean, it could also be kind of like this energy of feeling a little bit better than everyone else, that kind of thing. And then we have priest. And this priest card, it just reminds me of just kind of old systems, like a organized religion, that kind of thing. Not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily depict a view of current day spirituality. Very, very doctrined. Oh, and so that's what you're thinking about. So we also have the thought card here. Oh, look, he has a little skull. He has a little skull on his desk, just like me. Isn't that sweet? All right, so I mean, if I put this all together, it kind of is just talking about how there's people out there that belong to certain organized religions, and they totally think that they're better than everyone else, which is true. It's not an absolute, of course, because there are plenty of people who are not like that, but like this scenario totally exists in the world. So is that what you're thinking about, Taurus? Are you thinking about that kind of stuff? I don't know. We're just gonna kind of leave these here as kind of the leaders of the reading here. And we're gonna pull some cards and see what else comes through for you. Just get as much messages as we can. So we have the Ace of Coins. So we have a new opportunity here, Taurus. It's like there's an opportunity coming in to make something bigger and better. And it could be something that could very well push you from like one social class to the next, like an upwards direction. But it could just be like a leveling up of sorts. Because, like, if you think about a lord depicted here is like they are, they're landowners. And, they've got, sometimes they even have a staff, like, it could be something like McMansiony or something. Like maybe you're, finally getting promoted and you can buy that house you wanted, or, something like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a Three of Swords here. It's so weird because this Three of Swords has bells in it. And I'm thinking like church bells. Man. So, so we have some of you here that are getting some kind of new kind of financial opportunity. But there's also a message here of like I want to say like like kind of like it's like that feeling of being left at the altar. Like you see it in movies where it's the wedding day and the official is here to marry you, and then somebody bails, and is just completely heartbreaking for someone. So it could, I mean, present day, like generally, practically, it could be just like being ghosted by someone. But it came out with the moon, so there's obviously something that is unknown about this situation, like not having all the facts. And someone, perhaps the person that did the ghosting, was not as forthcoming about themselves as they certainly could have been. It's almost like, oh, so we have 10 of Cups here. Wow. And see, look, 10 of Cups is like that. Look at this. It's like this happy family. Like, this is why it hurts so bad. Because it's like this is what one of the parties here, could be you, could be the other person, was envisioning. Like this total happy family, and just thinking about the future. Or it could have just been like, some kind of hookup where you were just so happy to meet this person, and you allowed yourself to daydream. Like, oh my gosh, what if this really leads to something wonderful? And I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's like, that feeling where you're like, it's kind of like that birth of new love, and that could be an opportunity, right? In the material world, in the real world, a birth of some opportunity to meet someone, or to continue, a relationship that's just blossoming, and you allow yourself to dream. You think about, like, oh gee, what would it be like to be, what if we got married? What if we had kids? What if we had a life together? It would be so great, and a lot. And you allow yourself to dream and think those, like kind of happy dream thoughts, and then something went wrong. This person was not who you thought they were. And that's painful when you find out those things. But even though it's painful, it's always better to know the truth. The truth always prevails. And here with this thought card, it's like you're thinking about where to go next. All right. So we have 8 of Swords, just some kind of self-imposed limitation here. And the 8 of Coins, that's 2 8s. 2 8s is significant if you're into the whole numbers thing. And then we have Ace of Cups. There's 2 aces here, Taurus. You got 2 aces. You have 2 aces and 2 8s. So we have here, this could very well be related to this 3 of Swords situation here, where either someone was ghosted, or someone found out, somebody wasn't who they portrayed themselves to be, and it kind of did a number on you. It kind of did a number on you, and it's like it started like this kind of spiral, where, like a mental spiral, where you start to allow yourself to, almost like the opposite of daydreaming. Instead of daydreaming about the 10 of Cups, because that didn't work out, it's almost like you're doing the opposite, where you are slowly building some kind of mental cage around yourself, going, I'm never, ever, ever going to let myself be duped like that again. Never going to do it. The only problem I see here is that I mean, with this Eight of Swords, it's self imposed. It's like, it's. It's like your intention is to not allow yourself to be hurt, which is completely understood, but the result is you're blocking out. I mean, you're blocking out you're blocking out any potential 10 of cups that you can actually have. Because you see, it's like you're tying yourself up. You are making a barricade, right? And now you have this sword behind you. You can easily cut cut it, right? You can easily get out of this. And you're blocking yourself from this like happy home. It's all shrouded in darkness here. And it's the clouds. It's like your thoughts. It's just a mental cage. And then we have Eight of Coins. So there's something here. There's something here that needs to be perfected. Really honing in on a craft, and I want to say it's related to this Ace of Coins here. Whatever this opportunity is, this this is an opportunity for, of course, for leveling up, right? But it's like it's not just an instant leveling up. It's like this. It has some staying power. This Eight of Coins has staying power. It's kind of like learning a trade, where like a lucrative trade, you know. Like maybe like maybe you didn't go the university route, maybe you didn't get a degree in whatever, right? But it's like I can see this being like let's say if you have a, like if you're in a trade like an electrician or, HVAC or whatever, I don't know. It's like this is an opportunity to perfect your craft so that you can like run your own business one day and have people working for you, or you know what I mean, like something like that. It doesn't have to be like an electrician or whatever, but that's an example. But this is an opportunity, Taurus, that I think you should take advantage of. So I would keep an eye out for that. And and at the end here, we have Ace of Cups. And this is really beautiful. This is what you're looking for. This Ace of Cups is like your way to this Ten of Cups that you were dreaming of earlier. And it has momentum. Whatever this Ace of Cups is, it has momentum. It's like it has, you see how the cup is like outlined in red here? It's almost like it has there's power behind it, right? There's power behind this cup, and it's like it has the ability to grow as well. All right, so it's very cool. I mean, this kind of there's a difficult situation kind of snuggled in the middle of this here, but you have a lot. It's like you've got a lot to think about, Taurus, and there is a way to get what you want. All right, Taurus, this is your message, and I will see you later.